for joining us today. I'm really excited about this crossover episode. So when you ladies first found out that it would be basically a blend of the shows that you two ladies wonderfully lead, tell me what went through your head. Were you excited to collab? Was it, we need to amplify both TV shows in one? Tell me a little bit about what went through your head.
I was excited. I've wanted to do this, and I didn't expect it to happen. So when I got that email, it was really exciting. And yeah, I was overall that was my emotion with it. I was just excited. I wasn't really thinking too far into it. I was wondering how they would, intertwine the shows. But I know they got plenty of smart writers to make that happen, so I wasn't too worried.
Yes. Raven, how about you?
I was super excited to know that my cast and the Bunk'd cast were going to come together and create. We got to jump from set to set. We got to kiki and have fun with each other. And when you're doing a show, especially outside of Disney Channel, you're just with the same cast all the time. You'll have some guest stars here and there, but it's never really a pick up all your stuff, pack your bags, you're going over to another set and doing an episode. So it was fun to be able to, take a little vacation over on somebody else's set for a minute.
Yeah, and just do something different.
Yeah.
We've been in quarantine and been in one spot, so I'm sure that was nice for the both of you. Now, Raven, I just got to get this out here. I've been a huge fan since Cosby Show days, since Cheetah Girl. And what I like most, especially in your Disney characters, is you kind of transition from, being the little sister, the daughter, and everything like that, to the big sister, having like a more authoritative role in these series. Tell me a little bit about that transition from going from like the childhood actress to someone who's calling the shots.
I think that I've been very fortunate to publicly show what it looks like to grow up.
Yes.
Behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. And I am very conscious of roles and positions that I take to perpetuate adulthood, to keep up the understanding for the viewer that I'm growing up, and this is why, and this is how, and this is what it is, because people in my position, and I know Miranda probably has dealt with this a little bit in herself. I know that the kids that I'm working with will deal with this in the future, but you can get typecasted as the child star and that young face forever, and it's hard to break out of it. So in order to do that in a smooth progression for myself, I've tried to, I am venturing into directing and APing and choosing roles that are reflections of my age bracket that I'm comfortable with. So thank you for seeing it. It's working.
I see it and I love it. And I can't wait to see what else you got coming. So my next question is for both of you ladies. In true Disney-like fashion, I think that both of your show incorporates a great deal of races and different faces. And for me, representation is everything. So is that something that you noticed, especially with the collab show? It's like so many different faces, so many different colors. And I feel like in today's world, especially, that's something that we need to see on camera. Is that something that you guys would agree with and that you recognize? Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, for sure. That's probably one of my favorite things about Bunk'd in particular, was that from the beginning, we were always so diverse. And then in doing this crossover, we were even more diverse, and we had all of these different people, and there was somebody for everybody. And I think that that is the key to making something successful, because if you can't relate to it, why would you keep watching it? And so when you can relate to someone in that show and they make you feel like you're not alone, and that you have a friend, and that there's someone that you can look up to and go through life with, even if it is through a TV screen, I feel like that makes you so much more connected. And seeing those now people that we're connected to together, because if you have a favorite, character from Raven's Home or from Bunk'd, to see them now having fun together, that's the dream. Those are your two best friends that are now hanging out together. And that, I think that's what makes this crossover really cool. But yeah, it being so diverse makes me so happy.
Yeah. And Raven, I mean, with you, we've been seeing, you've been such a strong representation, for women, especially young Black women. Tell me a little bit, is that something that you're used to or that you want to continue to see? Tell me a little bit about your thoughts.
My thoughts are that it's not just in front of the camera, it's also behind the camera. I think it's actually, I know that it's important for anybody in a position of any kind of power to stand up for those who are not represented on and off.
Yes.
And while it's a fight that we will continue to fight for more equality, I have not had problems within the Disney Channel of finding that equality. They are very inclusive. They are open to all kinds of talent. They want everybody represented. And I think that's why I've been a part of the company for as long as I have. I've never come up against any resistance. I'm not saying that, you know, it's perfect. There are always changes that can be had, and that's in every culture.
Yeah.
And that's in all areas of culture. But as for representation of people of color, people with different talents, different disabilities, different thought processes, different lifestyle, I'm not going to say choices, different lifestyles. I think Disney is definitely trying their best to present it in a way that is kid friendly.
Yes.
Because let's not forget, we are entertaining children, and you know, it's up to the parents to discern what they watch and what they don't watch. And you got to start young if you want to erase racism. So
yes, ma'am, you got to start them young. Well, ladies, thank you so much. I want to just congratulate you guys on this successful collaboration between the two of your shows. I mean, it's so great to see amazing women lead both of these shows and be the lead talent. So
she is amazing, isn't she? I love me some
you guys. It's like thank you guys so much.
It.
And I'm excited to see what you guys have coming next.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.